What we get a lot is guys want more armor, and we understand that. So the biggest comment we get is when you run a 10x12 plate and you see it over your chest and you see a plate carrier, they look kind of small. And that's because we have been trained to see military style IOTVs. And an IOTV is a larger outer carrier that the military wears. But what people don't understand is, well, the carrier is a large carrier. It runs the same size rifle plate. Now, when you run a rifle plate, it covers basically your heart and large blood vessels. I encourage you to check out the videos on what rifle armor is designed to protect against, because running rifle rated armor is a balance of vital coverage and mobility. You can't just have a rigid torso plate inhibiting your pivot points. It'd be too heavy, it would be cumbersome. So we're launching modular sections. We have abdomen armor, we have a battle belt we're coming out with, and in addition we have an armored battle belt. So what we're trying to do is give you a system that increases the amount of armor coverage and maintains mobility. We don't just want to make a massive chest plate, which is what most guys ask for. If we made that, it sounds cool, it would not be functional and it would be too heavy. So armor is about protecting your vitals. Your vitals in body armor are anything that would immediately take you out of the fight and prevent you from fighting back, and preventing one-stop shots, because shots elsewhere you have the ability to seek medical attention, which increases your likelihood of survival. So you can't walk around in head-to-toe armor or you won't be able to move. You know, you probably should sit in a vehicle at that point. But with personnel armor, and specifically with rifle threat protection, because of the limitations of current technology, we are working on a modular system that allows you to scale coverage and maintain mobility. So we're trying to give you the best of all worlds, and we're trying to do that in a manner so we can deliver it with quality and keep it affordable. It's important that development in this arena continues, because I've always had a saying that I've kind of said from the beginning of business is, I don't like doing things just because of the way that's the way they've always been done. Some guys go, oh, you make something and I make it, and you go, why do you make it that way? And like, that's just how it's been done. That's not, to me, that's kind of a bad answer. You shouldn't make something because that's the way it's always been done. You should design and develop a product because of the need you identified in the market. Now, you can get into the question of whether you created that need or the need actually exists. That's a different argument. But development and product challenges the industry. It's risk for sure, creating something new, creating a different design, creating a different system. But it's exciting to be the kind of person that, or company that puts that out there and is willing to embrace that risk, because you develop on that. And if you have a good development and you did the right work and your research was right, you obviously get rewarded for that, which is a fantastic way to run a business. And that's a good reason of why a lot of people have small businesses here, because you do get rewarded for your work. But it also drives the industry, and it will make other people challenge that, and then it's a race to the top, and it keeps innovation up, which ultimately creates better products for the consumer. So it's exciting to put out new products in different ways, in ways that they haven't always been done, because they challenge it, and that's how you progress. So the AR Independence Carrier is exciting. Watch the intro video on it, and we'll have a tech spec video up on it soon. It's made in-house, 100% made in the USA, and it's got a different design approach than our other plate carriers. Our Testudo, our Veritas, our Valkyrie are very traditional plate carrier designs. The Independence has a yoked collar, it's got a very skeletonized cummerbund, and it's a lot thinner profile with the Hypalon shoulder strap, so it has a different use than a traditional carrier, and to some guys that might be more comfortable, or guys might prefer a traditional plate carrier setup. I recommend only multiple carriers for different situations instead of a one size, one does everything. Always own a plate carrier, but you might want a concealment carrier. You might want one for a different training purpose or a different type of setup. Maybe you have a shotgun rig, a rifle rig, whatever. Owning multiple sets of armor isn't a bad thing. We have a lot in the works, and we're always developing, and we give you guys some sneak peeks about some stuff that's going on, but again, we develop in-house. We have our patents. We have our own ballistics test lane. We do a lot of research and development, and a lot of money goes into research and developing new products. So I can't talk about everything we have coming, but I can say, stay tuned. We've been doing this for 8 years now, and we're going to keep pressing. And by us pressing, it challenges a lot of traditional players in the armor industry to do things differently, and that excites me. I like the competitive nature of it.